Hello, my name is Melissa Robinson. I am 45 years old and I currently do work at a funeral home. It's a Lucas Funeral Home in Hurst, Texas. I have been there for 2.5 years. My role at the company is a couple of different things. They have me titled as a funeral assistant, administrative work, and then I also help out with the care team at night, running calls and doing removals. Like I said, I've been there 2.5 years. I got into the business because it is my family does own it. Before that, I had a much different career. I was running a daycare out of my home, so I definitely changed a lot. I do like the funeral business a lot more than I ever thought that I would. It's a wonderful career. The ministry, I wake up every morning going to work knowing that I'm really going to help somebody. One of my favorite pastimes is probably Christmas morning with my kids whenever they were little. There was nothing like the anticipation on waiting for them to get up, and then once they did come in the room and see what was waiting for them are some memories that I will never forget, and they were part of my life that was some of the best. Like I said, I do removals. I used to do 2 nights a week, but right now since school started, I'm just doing one night a week. It's hard for me to give that up, not just because of the money, but I really enjoy it. Getting to be with the families and being the first ones that they see from the funeral home and talk to and giving them the time and the patience has been so rewarding for me and for the families at the funeral home. Because of that, my most memorable death care is going to be a removal that I went on for an older gentleman who was almost 90 years old. And when I got there, the daughter had said that she had knew my uncle, and I was like, oh, that's my uncle. I work at the same funeral home as him, and she was like, she said, are you Melissa? And I said, yes. And she said, this is my father who was best friends with your grandfather back when they were in college. And my grandfather died about 25 years ago in his early 60s, but he had this best friend and she had all of these pictures of my grandfather and him together, and that was the most amazing thing. And now I still talk to that girl to this day, and she wrote an amazing letter to the company about me and the removal and just everything I did for her afterwards. And so I'll never forget that. But that's it. Thank you very much for hearing me out. Can't wait to hear the rest of y'all.